Guys, it is a beautiful day in Northwest Montana. Stick around. We're going to do something a little bit different here. All right, you guys. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of a series here. I don't know, a few months to do it before trapping season starts back up again. But I need to get some stuff done around the homestead here. Before that happens, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling this summer, and I hope to see you at some of those events. But we'll talk about that again later. But what I got going on is my house here, okay, right here. It's not that big, okay, especially on the first floor. And I got my shop down on the bottom, at least one of my shops. And then I got another shop right here, okay. That's my fur shed and whatnot. And then I got like tools and stuff down in the bottom here, and we'll go in there in a little bit. But I'm kind of tired of living. I can't keep it clean, man. I can't keep my house clean. I'm not a neat freak or nothing like that, but I can't keep the dust down. I weld in there. It's connected to my main house, and I need a little bit more room on the first floor. So let's go check this out. So it's hard to keep clean. It's a small space, right? Look, I got some beaver hides in here. I was drying some beaver hides. I got my planer sitting on the floor. Air compressor's tucked up under there. It's a mess on my bench because I don't have a lot of room. It's hard to keep organized. The dogs just come in whenever they want. They think they run the place. And that's my living area right there. And then it goes upstairs. So what I'm going to do is kind of a major renovation, but I got to go ahead and before I do anything in here, I got to have a place for a shop. I got to keep things rolling. So what we're going to do, eventually what's going to happen here is this garage door is coming out. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put a window in there. Wood floor is going down, and then insulation on top of there. I got a vapor barrier underneath the concrete with insulation and insulation on top. And this is going to turn into a living room. I can take this wall out right here, get more heat inside over there. Really can't do much here. I'm going to probably have to redo some plumbing stuff and then solar. It's so hard to keep clean in here. And then I'm going to do probably blue pine in here. I'm a mason, so I'll lay stone going up in here. And it's going to be a nice little spot, nice little area. And Timber, you're not going to be... All right, you can come in here. So anyways, let's go out and let me show you what I'm doing out here. So last fall, my son and I built this pole barn. And so this is going to be the shop. I already started forming up for the floor. I poured concrete for most of my life. And I don't like doing a lot of it because I've poured concrete the most of my life. That's why. It hurts my body. So anyways, let me step back here. What I'm going to do, this is a pole barn. This is just a basic pole barn. Lodge pole. The poles going in the ground are soaked in oil. I know some guys would be like, oh my God, this ain't how you do it. This ain't how you do it. Bush building, man. So, you're just going to have to overlook some things, and if the comments get shitty, I'm just going to turn comments off. But anyways, I'm going to build this the way I see fit and to make it work. And very minimal budget, guys. I got a small budget. Things didn't happen this spring like they should have. So, but I got to get it done, Anyways, I'm not going to pull the post up or nothing like that. I know guys would be like, oh my God, you're pouring concrete up against that post. they're soaked in oil. They're going to be good. They're going to be just fine. When you guys see how I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, it's going to take 20, 30 years for those posts to rot off. I probably won't be around. I am going to, though. I'm not going to pour concrete up against that blue pine. All right. I got a bunch of metal roofing. I'm going to cut strips, and then I'll go ahead and pour concrete up against the metal strips. And then what I'm going to do is set a stud wall in between here. Okay, it's going to be, I'll do a treated wall, a treated 2x4 up to sit on top of the concrete. It's going to be studded up, insulated. Well, first of all, I'm going to put either plastic or tar paper to block any of this, wind coming through. I got to make it as warm as I can. Stud wall insulation. I'd like to spray foam it, but no way I can afford that. Stud wall over here. I might throw in a window right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do just regular plywood for the walls. All right, ceiling. So the ceiling, I'll go ahead and attach to this right here. I'll run a whole new 2x4s across. You'll see as I'm going to. It's all in my melon, dude. It's already all in my brain. And then there'll be a little man door back here. So I'm going to have to deal with some springtime drainage issues. And I just got shit all over the place, man. And anyways, I'll probably have to do a French drain around here. So, ceiling will be insulated. I'm not sure where I'll put the wood stove, but probably in this corner right here, I'll do a wood stove up. This wall here will be finished out, and do a window in right here. And then this wall right here will be a garage door. I'll frame it down and then do a garage door. 16 by 20. I think it's going to be a pretty good shop, and I think I can get it done pretty dang cheap. If I could find the logs, I'll go ahead and mill my 2x4s. If I can't find the logs that I need, then I'll go ahead and just buy them. No big deal. There ain't that many. Let me think what else. Solar, electricity. I'm off grid out here, so I'm going to run. I got 200-watt panels. I got my two extra inverters, actually, 5,000-watt inverters. And I just need a few other things. And I got the batteries already. And I'll run like 200 amp hours out here for lights. And then I got another generator also. So what I'll do is run 400-watt panels up on the front out here. So that's the plan, you guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little series on it. Just kind of step by step on how I'm converting this pole barn into a shop. I'm pretty excited about having a shop off of the house and having a normal life in that cabin there. What do you think, Timber? Should we do it? All right, so we're going to be a series. This is going to probably last all summer. Yeah. Off-grid building, man. Bush building, we're, let's just get it done. I already can feel myself in the shop. So, I'm pretty excited, guys. All right, let's get to work. I'm back on it this afternoon. Had to go to town and do some stuff, but I decided to form a little bit different here. So right here, of course, is going to ramp up. Need an approach. I'm going to need more gravel in here to, I'll pour this approach later. But I decided to do a little bit of a wall right here. And instead of have the dirt come out from underneath it and all that, just a better way to do it. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut these into strips, and then they will go along the bottom all the way around to protect that that wood from rotting out, hopefully. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get that done. Yeah, it don't have to be pretty or nothing, because it's all going to be hidden behind the wall. So just needs to protect that that wood. Had a generator given to me. Let's see how it works. Better go check it out, huh? Nice. I love free. All right, let's see if we can do this without drawing any blood, huh? Yeah. Some nails here sticking out. See how that wall's a little shaky? That'll be all nice and tight when I get done with it. This would be a stud wall going in here, and yeah. So let's try not to bleed here. There we go. Wonder what Timber's getting into. There, now we're not pouring concrete up against the wood there. I'm hoping to find some nice logs to go ahead and saw enough 1 inch to do the inside instead of plywood. But the only problem with that is then I got to go ahead and let it all cure and dry, you know. And yeah, I really have a short amount of time to get this done. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to be plywood. So, oops, what happened there? So, which would be all right. That crooked, I don't care. That's going to be hidden. Not even going to see it. So all this is to keep it off of the post. I'll probably wrap something around these right here, you know, wherever that concrete lands. But probably wrap something around there. Really, I should. Flashing or something. But yeah, just about got it. Today I'm going to go ahead and finish up around the bottom. Got a nice big hump there I got to dig out. And we'll call it good for the day. I'm going to take the dogs down to the creek. They're getting bored. Hey, freaking dogs, they get bored. I walk by and they just look at me like, man, you're boring. But, so. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate it. So this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a random series that when I work on it, and I'll video it, and you guys will see the first animal skinned in my shop. So yeah, well, this will be a really cool shop. So it'll give me a better place to live in there. But I'll do it step by step, and yeah, I know the experts are gonna come on and tell me where I'm screwing up, and that's always fun. So, but anyways, I gotta get to work, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.